Hello, good evening, everybody. This is live again for this week. As you were expecting, me and Anne D. White, we're gonna be demonstrating what is Let It Go. So while I'm waiting for you guys to tune in and also Anne to be on. Okay, yeah, here we are. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Let me invite you. I'm inviting you right now.
Hi.
Connected? Yes. Good evening.
Good
How
evening.
Are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Great. Let me see the audience. Wa alaikum salam. Welcome, everybody. This is me, Safia Mohammed, and we're going to be talking about our topic. As you can see, the title, How to Let It Go. Why is it so important to let it go about the past? So this is a discussion. This is an open discussion, and this is what we want you guys to also exactly say something about the topic, because we're gonna be at least sharing with you our own experience. How did we let it go? Because we're human, we carry luggage, we carry things unnecessary, we carry things about the past. Sometimes our mind can trick us. Our mind can bring back everything that what happened to us in front of us, like a movie about the thoughts that doesn't serve you right now. So how to let it go. So Anne, welcome to the topic. As we already discussed, this is what we need to talk about, how to let it go. So welcome. Let's see your own definition as well.
Hi, good evening, and I see that a lot of Belgian people are watching with tonight, and I'm very happy to see you all people all over the world. Welcome here. I think it's a very good topic tonight. Let it go. We forgot always to let it go, because we're all running forwards, and we always carry every luggage of our life we take with.
Yes.
And sometimes we are loaded too heavy and we can't even go. So today it's very important we talk a little bit, because I have done it also. I'm also one of you who take a lot of luggage with me and would thought that I had to carry it. But we don't have to carry it. We just have to take with what we really need for ourselves. And that's not so much as we think. I think it's very important that we go with the flow, and we're not always thinking of what happens in our life before. That we are really staying with our foot on the ground and see what happened now. What can we do to go forward in our life? And I think we will have a great discussion tonight about it.
Thank you. I love that, the way you said it. I've been carrying a luggage on entire my life. So same to myself too. Guys, this is organic experience that we're sharing with you. There is a priceless experience that we're sharing with you. If you are a person who's having a difficult to let it go, if you're a person that who always think the past experience, it belongs to me, I don't want to let it go. So maybe the past experience, it could be so many things. It could be conflict that I had with someone. Maybe is some experience that you had in your life, because where we are, how we are, changed that every day passes by. We might have experience of someone that you love passed away. You might have experience of from marriage. You might have experience where you are right now, something that you didn't like or something terrible happened to you. But what Anne was explaining to you, and what I'm gonna add to you as well, is you can't carry luggage. You can't carry anything, because you were born by yourself. So anything that you see, goodness, take it. If you see any badness, look at like you're having an experience, a situation. So earlier I was discussing with a friend of mine on Facebook, and he put it, and he said depression is a choice, even though it's different topic, because all these sicknesses like depression, anxiety, it all comes from the experience that we've been through, something that had happened to us. So what he was trying to say, he said depression is a choice. Then I commented, I remembered that exactly. I said to him, had I knew this I would have knew that this had a choice, because sadness cannot make you to have medication. Sadness cannot make you to stuck and the doctors to diagnose you simple thing and give you medication, because sadness, it comes into life. We have goodness and we have badness, but we can't let it go. We can't hold on to it, the bad thing, and then allow ourselves to forget the good stuff that we had. That's what it comes to the forgiveness. So if I share with you guys, for me, I'm going to share with you at the end, how did I let it go? So in terms of understanding what is it, negative thoughts, how do we stuck in our life? Why do we need to take off those jackets that doesn't belong to us? Thank you. So Anne, back to you.
Okay, well, I want also to say that when we doesn't let it go, and we always take care and take everything with, and we always feel somebody is guilty for us because of him or of her, we can't do what we want. But it's we ourselves that decided what we are gonna do. And all what we carry, yes, it can be heavy on our shoulder, but it also can be our gifts. And as long as we don't see that all what we have carried with us is our gift, because of all that things that happen, we can make better decisions.
Yes.
And we have not to see to the people who have done something to us that's not good. We have to see to the people that staying in front of us who can do more than we have already make some steps that make them better. We have to follow these people and not seeing all these people who has done this for me and has done that against me. This is not the people we need in our life on this moment. We now already
that's true.
That a lot of people we need to have in our life for learning the better thing. If they're probably negative, it means somewhere in us there is also something negative. And that's we have to learn to use that negative thing to make something positive of it.
Yes.
I think...
Yes, that's right. And also you can divert, because what you're saying is you can take advantage of it. You can direct your life in a different way. The same thing that you memorize the things that happen to you. And also sometimes it's not only for us, is our brain can trick us. Again, I'm saying this to you again, because we have a subconscious mind only remembers the bad stuff, the negative thoughts, the things that it makes like miserable. But as Anne said, you can make it as a gift, because when something happened to you, take it as lesson, take it like as something that you learn from, something that you should be grateful, because otherwise you wouldn't understand someone else. You wouldn't understand someone else that going through. That's right. Exactly. So Anne, I'm gonna ask you a question. How did you let it go about, because all of us, we had negative thoughts or we had a bad experience. It's like for me, I had a traumatic childhood experience, but for you, how did you let it go? And what, because we want the audience listening to us right now to take a valuable lesson, and then they can implement their life.
So I think I learned only to let it go because there were so many experiences in life that I couldn't handle anymore. Yes? It was so traumatic, like when my mother was dying and my sister had another vision of me. I had to let it go because my mother had at that moment 4 girls, and their meaning, what they think about, is also very important. They're each a part of our family. And then on that moment, I realized really that letting go was my only choice, because then I became angry. I make difficulties with my family, what was not necessary at this moment.
That's right.
Sometimes you have to stay one step behind and see it with the other eyes, the eyes from the other people. Everybody thinks different in life. I always explain about where are you thinking of when you think, for example, of France. What do you think when you think about France, the country? What do you think about?
When I think France country.
Well, and I'm thinking of a bread, about a
Oh my
real
God.
good
Yeah, you
bread.
tricked me. You tricked me right now.
Okay,
You
so
tricked me. Can you see that? Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
everybody thinks about something else, and we're
Yes.
all speaking about the same topic.
Exactly.
So it's very important to let go what other people are thinking about. Yes, because nobody thinks the same way you are thinking, and we have to learn to respect that. And when other people believe other things, or other people doing other things, that's their choice. And they only make their choice because of all the things that happens in their life. Yes? And some people have got really traumatic things in their life and they make the best of life. And some others, they're lying on the ground and do nothing with life. So that's the choice you make yourself.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. And I like that. The choice that you made yourself, that is where you're going to. Any direction that you're taking is your choice. Let it go is a choice. I could say that. Because for my experience, if I didn't let it go, I wouldn't be here today. If I didn't learn lesson, I wouldn't be here. The people that used to bully me in the school, in college, the people that who used to discriminate me, if I didn't let it go, I would be living what they, even they're not with me, but still the stink of it, I would say the stink is like something really smelly. You can't carry a jacket that is really stink, that no one washed it. So if you're carrying some experience that happened to you, I understand that it's painful, but it's more painful when you're carrying with you day in, day out. You're sleeping with it, you're waking up with it because you think is valuable for you. But I'm here to tell you today, this not valuable. It's something that doesn't belong to you. It's something belong to the bin. It's something belong to, you have to dump. You have to put the garbage behind. You have to know if you don't let it go, you can't move life forward. Everything is a choice. The choice I made, the choice Anna made, right now, our life is different the way it used to be because there's only one choice. That choice is easy. It's something that you yourself stand up for yourself and decide one day. The choice cannot come. And as we said, people, there's so many people that going through dramatic things more than you or more than me or more than her. Why? Because they stand up and they stand up for themselves. They choose to get up. They chose to even serve other people. For example, now look at Tony Robbins. What did he go through? A lot. You've been into his event, right?
Yes.
Yes, and how he shared his experience. Everyone else would have said, "Yeah, I would have give up my life. I would have." How many people that you've seen that even Les Brown, if we say it, who is he today? He's advising people because he's gone through for something. How many legend people that out there helping people because what they're going through? Even you can change, and you can change those energy that you're giving someone something done to you. Use that energy to develop you, to make yourself life better, to take around and to learn more and to read more books. And also I would recommend you a book called Letting It Go, and I'll write it down for you guys after I finish this, because I would recommend you. That book had helped my life, had helped me to let it go so many things. So thank you. So back to you, Anne.
Yes, it's very good said about. And I was also thinking, you have sometimes in life the only choice is to letting go, and that are the best moments in life. That are the moments in life you take a decision. And we're speaking about some famous people like Tony Robbins, like Les Brown. You have to, when you listen to these people, they have always got somebody in their life, a grandmother, an uncle, or somebody where they were listening to, they were saying that he was doing better. And I think it's why some people are going good and well and find all the negative a gift, because they've seen there are people in their life who take care of them. And I think we all need somebody in our life who take care of them. Yes, who listen to them And it's maybe sometimes family, it's sometimes a teacher, but it's very important. We're all going to somebody who knows better. We know
Yes.
something more, a good coach, a
Yeah.
family member, somebody who see you's doing very well in life. And from that people, you can learn something. And very well in the meaning, he's healthy, he has a good job, he's feeling good. Yes, he offers a lot to the community. I think because I learned so much and so much things happen in my life, I find it really important to give this to the world and to share it and to say everybody. I doesn't want nobody in this world is unhappy, is unhealthy, doesn't feel accepted. You know,
Yeah.
I find it also my mission and my vision to let people feel good in themselves, because that's the most important. When you don't feel well, you can't help nobody. But when you're
Yeah.
feeling strong and you are really focused on having good results or feeling happy, feeling healthy, well, then you can give a gift to the world. And then it's all this luggage you carried all these years is not for nothing. And I think, you know, for myself, it's my biggest gift that everything happens in my life. And I think it's only can make us a better speaker and coach, isn't it?
Yes, yes. I agree with you, definitely. Because the gift is within you. The gift can be destroyed if you only concentrate the bad, negative thoughts that you had before. Because the gift in you want to be born, want to be with someone, want to be help people. Like Anne, her mission is really massive. She wants to help and reach out so many people and give her wisdom to them. So do I. I'm here today. Even I just finished live that I was speaking my own language, and I will never stop preaching. Even I want to learn Belgium how to speak your language, because I'm very open to other languages, because I want to reach out every human being out there and let them know you're not alone. If you're having it difficult right now, if your life not the way you want it be, just look around and see where you're focusing. Are you focusing on the bad thoughts, the bad things that are happening to you? Or are you giving it 90% or 80% the problem that you have in front of you? So my advice to you is be mindful, open your eyes, look around, see if it's worth it. It's not worth it for you to hold on something that doesn't belong to you, something that came from someone. It could be loved ones. And sometimes, as Anne said, we have to understand, especially the people that we surround to, the people that exactly that are our loved ones, the people that the most hurtful way is it come from is the people we surround to. They can hurt us more, and the hurtful they make us is really painful. But how can you see it is not painful? When you look at it as different perspective, when you understand, when you open, when you start using your emotional intelligence, when you relate the situation they're in. Maybe they're devastated, maybe they have frustration by themselves, but to us today, we're going to end the topic is let it go. Anything that you're carrying with you doesn't belong to you. Anything that hurting your health, your growth, stopping you to reach out your dream, let it go. It doesn't worth it. Let it go right now and think about what you can change, and all the energy, all the effort that you can put on is what you can make it around and take that car and drive it to your mission, to your vision, to people that you can help. Thank you. So, Anne, I'm going to let you conclude and then we're going to end it.
Well,
Hey.
I just want to say sometimes people are not so nice with you and some very rude, but you can learn something about their attitudes, because they show you something. They're feeling probably more worse than you feel even. They just ask your attention and does not take it always personally, because a lot of people are not feeling good on this moment. They're also looking out where they can grow, of what they can do. You know, we are at a time we all grow, and we all want to grow, and we all want to have a better life. So we have to do some steps, some action. And sometimes people, sometimes even in my shop, people are sometimes really, and I think what I have to learn, and you have to think, the more you have people against you, the more you can grow, the more you can go better.
Yes.
Because that means that you have something in you, that you have some power in you, that these people feel a little bit threatened, and that's important. You know, you have to feel in yourself you have a lot of power. And sometimes when things are not going at all, you always can find in yourself a power that's bigger than yourself. And do believe it every day. You can really do more than you can. And I just, you know, I've waited a long time in my life to realize all these things. But we have it, and we have to believe it. And when you doubt about it, send me a note, and I love to help you, because we're all worth to be guided, to be inspired, and to bring out the best of ourselves, because only then we can let all the negative things go, and we can make our life better. And don't never be angry that all these things happen in your life, because be happy, because it gives you all the gifts you have now. It makes you stronger. You can help a lot of people with it. And what's the most important thing in life? That people are happy because you give them a moment of attention. And that's what everybody in life needs. And that I love to say you for ending.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The wisdom, and I really loved it. I didn't want to let it go. I want to let it go, bad stuff, but I don't want to let it go to listen to you, because the wisdoms that you are saying is something really massive. And thank you so much again for joining us. Next week, we're going to do collaboration, something similar, something completely different. You can leave a message. You can ask us what to talk about, the topic that you want us to cover. So feel free to message Anne, to feel free to message me as well. And thank you for watching, and thank you so much. Any questions that you can leave it below, we can come back to you and answer that. And thank you. Have a lovely evening, Anne, and thank you so much for taking a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity to get in tonight. It was really wonderful. And I thank all people all over the world for this beautiful night.
Thank you.